Hello everyone. In today's video we'll learn different elements of weather. So these different elements of weather include temperature, pressure, humidity, precipitation, which includes snowfall and rainfall, sunshine recorder, and cloud cover wind. Now before we understand which are the different elements and how they are measured, we need to understand first weather forecast. And weather forecast includes a few important terms. We need to understand these as well. First is meteorology. This is a scientific study of weather. Meteorologist is the person who studies the weather scientifically. Now different elements of weather are measured using different instruments in a weather station, and weather ships, weather balloon and weather satellites help to collect weather data. This data is compiled and used to forecast the weather. Now, weather forecast. To understand weather forecast is a statement of what the weather is likely to be for the next few hours, days or week. Usefulness. We need to understand how the weather forecast is useful for farmers, fishermen, aviators and navigators. Weather is never constant. It is a temporary state of atmosphere. So weather forecast helps the farmers to decide which crops to grow. Fishermen decides whether they need to go to the sea to catch the fish or not, depending on the weather forecast. Newspapers, television, radio, weather apps in different devices help us to get the information related to upcoming weather. Now we understand how the different elements of weather are recorded. First is temperature. Temperature can be defined as the degree of hotness or coldness of air, and the units are degree Fahrenheit and degree centigrade. 6 is maximum and minimum thermometer. Given in this picture records the temperature. So you can see in this image, minimum temperature is recorded in the one part of the tube and another part of the tube records maximum temperature. The range of temperature. The range of temperature is the difference between the maximum and minimum temperature. I repeat, range of temperature. Range of temperature is the difference between maximum and minimum temperatures, and this range helps us to determine the temperature. So these are of two types, diurnal range and annual range. The difference between the maximum and the minimum temperatures of a day is called diurnal range of temperature, whereas annual range of temperature is the difference between maximum and minimum temperature recorded in the year is called annual range of temperature. This is Stevenson Screen. Different weather instruments are kept inside to record and measure the weather data. So in a weather station, Stevenson Screen is used to keep the thermometer in the box, which records the shade temperature. An automatic thermometer is recording the temperature, which is displayed in thermograph. Second element is atmospheric pressure. Atmospheric pressure can be defined as the force exerted by a column of air due to its weight at a particular place on the earth's surface. Now we never feel this air pressure because our body exerts same amount of pressure outside. So we never feel that air is pressurizing us. This pressure changes from place to place and time to time. Now atmospheric pressure is measured by barometer, and the types of barometer are mercury barometer and aneroid barometer. Aneroid barometer is more common instrument. Millibar is the unit to measure the pressure. Pressure remains 1013 MB as normal at the sea level. When pressure increases, it is considered as high pressure. When it decreases than this, it is considered as low pressure. A barograph records atmospheric pressure. Next element is wind. A horizontal movement of air from high pressure to low pressure areas is called wind. Wind never moves from low pressure area to high pressure area. It has a movement always from high pressure areas to low pressure area. Wind determines the direction of wind, and anemometer helps us to know the wind speed. An anemograph records wind speed on a graph paper. The unit to measure the wind speed is known as knot. Now 1 knot is equal to 1 nautical mile per hour. Based on the direction of origin, there are two types of wind: westerlies, which origins from the western direction, and easterlies, which origins from eastern direction. If the wind has originated from the warmer areas, it brings warm. If from colder areas, it brings cool. It makes the atmosphere cool. And if it has moisture, humidity, it brings rainfall to the areas wherever it blows. Fourth element is humidity. What is humidity? Humidity is amount of water vapor present in the atmosphere. Now this humidity varies from place to place and time to time. It is directly proportional to the temperature. Means that when the temperature is high, humidity will also be high because rate of evaporation is high. When the temperature is low, humidity is also low because the rate of evaporation is also low. Dry and wet bulb thermometer and hygrometer records the humidity. Now there are two types of humidity: absolute humidity, that means total humidity, and relative, the comparison of humidity. We understand what is absolute humidity. It is the actual amount of water vapor present in the air at a given temperature, which is measured in grams per cubic meter. Whereas relative humidity is the ratio between absolute humidity and the maximum humidity the air can contain at a given temperature, which is expressed in percentage. Absolute humidity means the total amount of humidity present in the air, and relative humidity means the amount of water vapor which the air can hold in the given temperature, and what is the amount present in the air during a particular time and a particular temperature, on a particular temperature. Let's understand precipitation. Precipitation is any form of moisture which falls to the earth. This includes rain, snow, hail, and sleet. Precipitation occurs when water vapor cools down. When the air reaches to its saturation points, saturation point is also known as condensation point and dew point, the water vapor condenses and forms tiny droplets of water. These tiny droplets of water forms clouds. When the clouds cannot hold heavy water droplets, they fall to the earth. The rain gauge is used to measure liquid precipitation. The unit of measuring liquid precipitation is millimeter and centimeter. Sunshine means solar radiation that is received by Earth's surface at a particular place and at a particular time. Sunshine recorder is a device that records the amount of sunshine at a given location. The results provide information about the weather and climate as well as the temperature of a geographical area. The unit is measured in minutes and hours. Till now we have learned all the different weather and climate elements which are measured using different units and how they are useful to us. These all elements which are measured, they are compiled as a weather report and in a weather map. So let's understand what is a weather map. A weather map is a representation of distribution of meteorological data of a given area on the Earth's surface. Elements of weather are represented using different symbols. Such map you might have observed while the news related to weather prediction and forecast telecasted or on the newspaper. This helps in weather forecasting. So in this chapter we have learnt about different weather and climate elements and how they are measured and how they are represented and what is the importance of weather forecast. In the next video we'll take the another chapter. Bye.